Shadows whisper down the hall. Footsteps echo in the dark. Another case, another spark. Digging deep, the secrets hide. Truth and bury, it survives. Piece by piece, we break the lies. We're seeking truth, no stone unturned. Every clue, every word, just as waits to hit a moves. We won't stop. We're seeking truth. Silent victims lost and gone. Echoes scream, the light moves on. Faded faces, mystery calls. Answers waiting in the walls. Digging deep, the secrets hide. Truth and bury, it survives. Piece by piece, we break the lies. Light up and alive. We're seeking truth, no stone unturned. Every clue, every word. Justice waits, it hit and moves. We won't stop. We're seeking truth. Through the fear, we'll uncover what's unclear. Through the static, through the fear, we'll uncover what's unclear. No stone unturned. Every clue, every word. Just waits, it hit and moves. We won't stop. We're seeking truths. No, we won't stop. No, we won't stop. We're seeking truths.
Wait for it. Boom. Here we go. 2 seconds. 1. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hello. Anybody there? Anybody out there? Anybody? Anywho, anybody. Anyway, I'm here. I had a really kind of like bummed about it. I had this original case that I had posted earlier. We're going to do that one last since a lot of people probably already know about it now. It's not safe. Kids can't play games anymore either. So since that was already talked about this afternoon, I figured, well, I guess I'll just push that one to the back burner. We'll talk about that one. It'll be the last one we go over. A lot of people already heard about it now, and there's not really new updates for it. Just that he's a horrible person, you know? So I'm a little bummed about that, but that's okay. More the merrier. That's all we need. But I just figured I don't want to bore you guys either. I don't want to bore nobody with stuff they've already heard. I don't know who's all talked about it yet. I think headstones and headlines might be that, and news. I think News Nation is where I got it from, and then there was a news channel that talked about it. So not too many like mainstream media. I haven't seen any. I don't know. It's kind of a fresh story. I seen it this morning when I first got up. I thought, okay, I'll talk about that one. And then I had a couple other ones that I had seen this morning. What really bothers me is if you have 2 missing boys and one goes missing at a certain time and the other one doesn't. Like, the story that we're going to go with, there's a couple of them. There's a hijacking one. I think what I have pulled up first is the. Give me 1 second. Sorry, the hubby was walking by talking, and I didn't know what he was going to say or what he's going to do. But I do have a few things. So, welcome to the Truth Seekers Show, where we go and we seek the truth out of cases. A lot of media, mainstream media, they like to do a lot of speculations. They like to do. So, I'm Truth Seeker. Hi, everybody. I am me. I am me. I am me. My hair's so heavy right now. I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, so it's like smells really good though. I love my hair shampoos, but so I am me. I know there's been some issues with people online that want to say and make up the craziest rumors. I wasn't really going to address it, but I thought, well, I might as well. So, this is, me, my channel. This is what you get. Today I did my makeup, but I kind of like touched my eye and smeared it. So I'm like, before bedtime, I'll take it off. Anywho, so we have the hijacking. I'm not sure if anybody has seen that one yet, but that one's a really trigger warning. So I will try to put the trigger warnings up, because that one you're going to see head-on collision, and it's not like why this suspect thought he was going to get away. And I'm kind of mad that they still have not released the suspect's name yet. And it makes me mad that the one cops weren't going to lay down the tag strip due to the fact that there was 3 kids in the car, So that was a pretty intense to watch. I don't think the helicopter people for the sheriffs really thought that was going to happen. It was crazy. Okay, so I'm going to turn me off because I'm not, people like to look at. Okay. So let's go to AI first. Okay, so we've been starting off with my information. Well, not my information, but we've been starting off with the information and where I get my research at. A lot of my research comes from my thing I have on my computer called Copilot. So there are some detailed updates that deeply are disturbing. I want you guys to remember 9, 7, and 2, okay? 9, 7, and 2. It was a violent crash. The suspect still has not been named yet, but before I read you all this, we're going to go watch the clip. Let me stop sharing that part, because I want to get to the clip first so you guys can see, and then we'll go over the update. This one, because this one's a couple days old, but I haven't seen anybody talking about it. So if anybody comes and joins in, if you could put a 1 in the chat to let me know that you can hear this.
The kids were still in the car when the chase ended in a violent crash on PCH in Malibu.
Tonight, we're learning new details about this dangerous ordeal. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo live in Westwood this evening, where the children, 2 of them, remain in the hospital tonight. Tim.
Well, Jory, Nico, that entire family here in the hospital now for a second night after this crash that happened yesterday afternoon. We followed it live as it happened, but today we're getting more details filled in from the Sheriff's Department of exactly how that car was stolen in the first place and now how those children, all under the age of 10, are doing tonight. 3 young children, all on the mend at the hospital today after being stuck inside a
This
stolen
crash
car.
is horrific.
Was involved in a
It
police
is.
pursuit
It is
that
so
ended in a
sad.
violent crash. The sheriff's department says this sedan was parked at a 7.
Okay, so this is what gets me, and this is why I want to make sure I announce this. Okay, so this sedan was parked at a 7-Eleven. Okay, so before anybody judges this mother, she at least was doing the right thing. Okay, so she left her children in the car, but her husband had pulled up right next to the car to sit next to the car while she ran into the store. And the husband couldn't get out of the car in time, so he just went on the chase and followed. And then he ended up getting lost, or had lost him. So I wanted to make sure you guys heard that first, because we go back. This is one of the little boys. But the father and the mother, the mother didn't want to drag out all 3 kids. What I think should have happened was the dad maybe should have got out of the car instead and sat in the car. But he was right next to the car watching the kids, and he seen this unfold right in front of his eyes. And he did what the father instinct was. He followed behind him.
That ended in a violent crash. The sheriff's department says this sedan was parked at a 7-Eleven on Olympic in East LA Friday evening. Mom left the car running with the kids inside to run inside the store. Deputies say dad was actually parked next to the running car and saw the suspect hop in the driver's seat and take off with the kids inside. He even tried to jump on the stolen sedan, but was dragged as the carjacker sped off. An hour-long pursuit only ended when another car, turning onto PCH in Malibu, was T-boned. The impact
and you'll
sliding
see
into
this
2 other
guy
cars.
get out.
That driver spoke with ABC7 off camera.
Brace for impact, and my sister was in the car behind me, and I was just hoping they didn't push me far back enough to hit her car.
The kids inside were all hurt, and those whose cars were also bumped in the aftermath of the crash got a first-hand look at the first responders running right to the children.
It was hard to see them, but I knew that they were well taken care of by the cops, and the ambulance was here really quickly.
The suspect, who took off running even after that violent crash, was eventually caught. Although one driver we spoke with last night says that the suspect made a last-ditch effort to steal another car.
I didn't know it was him. I thought it was a random guy trying to tell us to turn around.
The guy came out of nowhere, came up to the front of my car,
while he was running, you guys, he tried to hijack another car.
To my car, opened up my car door, and that's when I hit the gas.
The 3 young children, as well as the elderly driver of the sedan that was broadsided, were all rushed to the hospital, but we're told all have non-life-threatening injuries. The family of the 3 kids have started a GoFundMe, and in the post say the 2-year-old, the youngest, has been discharged from the hospital, but the older 2 children will be here for at least another night. Yeah, we are told by family, according to that post, those older children are 7 and 9 years old. 2, 7, and 9, all young kids having to go through that ordeal. As for the suspect, he was hospitalized as well after that chase and being taken down by police officers. No details released about his identity or his charges, but you can imagine he will be facing plenty of those. We're live tonight in Westwood, outside UCLA Medical Center. Tim Caputo, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe. Hi, Farmer. Hi, Angel. Hi, Headstones. Thank you for coming in, all you beautiful souls. Oh, my God. I love you all. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? My niece sometimes does that. It has her mom or my dad, my brother will go if she needs to go into the store. But it's so crazy that the father was right there. And he's seen it. I mean, it's just crazy that this guy. Now, let's go back and take a peek. I do want to show you guys his charges real quick. So let's go to Copilot, because Copilot has our update. Okay, so it was a Chrysler sedan. It was a horrific accident. Now, the suspect was eventually apprehended by California Highway Patrol officers and taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The formal charges are pending, and the suspect's identity has not been released yet. All 3 children were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. Thank God, by the lucky stars, that 2-year-old wasn't. Thank God for a car seat. When they pulled out the baby, the one video I have, I'm not going to show it. It's very long. It shows the whole 4-hour traffic crash. But these babies could have been hurt so much worse but thank God them car seats. I mean, these babies could have been hurted so much worse. I mean, thank God. And then the guy, I mean, he thought he was going to get away and run. Like, I just cannot believe this asshole. And I wish they would I wish they would tell us his name so we could go back and do some, like, research on this guy. Did he have any priors? Did he have any other hijacking? I mean, is he a violent criminal? I mean, he tried to hijack two. He hijacked one, tried to hijack another one. Now the 7-year-old has a discollated let me start over. The 7-year-old discollated his hip and is now in a cast. The 9-year-old has suffered a mild concussion, and the 2-year-old has minor bruising and has since been discharged. The family has spoken now, expressing their deep trauma and gratitude that their children are recovering. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help with medical expenses and the loss of their vehicle. If you'd like to help, then it has my links. There's a couple of the links in the description as well. But I cannot believe this. Cannot. Now, the next story I have are disturbing because the parent waited so long to tell her kids are missing. I don't understand this part coming up. But we have no updates. It's troubling to know there are no updates. And so Toledo police are missing. Toledo police are actively searching for Zamarrion Ratliff and Zaveion Ratliff. I don't know these last name. I don't want to butcher it. Now these are two brothers that were reported missing from home on Melbourne Avenue in West Toledo. Zamarrion has not been seen. Zamarrion has not been seen since August 15th. We are in September 3rd. September 3rd, you guys. And this has not been reported till the last minute. Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Let me go back up. Sorry. I lost my spot here. I got stuff falling on me. It's just, I cannot believe that this woman waited so long to tell that her kids are missing. Now, the other second kid brother went missing, reportedly left home on August 30th. We got some key details. No recent photos were available to police at the time of the report. So then we have two missing kids that have no photos. Like, how is that possible? Hi, just arrived. What's the topic of discussion? Hi, Steve. We have two missing brothers, 11 and I do believe, let me see here, let me just double check, 13 and 11. We also did talk about the hijacking. Let me go back up here and give you a quick recap. There was a hijacking, I do believe it was in California. Highway patrol officer did reprehend the suspect. They have not released his name, but there was 3 children in the car when the car got hijacked. The father did try to chase as well, but he was unsuccessful. The children all have suffered minor. The one child, the 7-year-old, has discollated his hip and is now in a cast. I did show a video, so if you want to watch if you just want to back it up like 5 minutes, we just played the carjacking clip. We are on to our next case. Our next story this is in my area, and we have 2 brothers missing. Zamarrion and Zaveion. Now, one went missing August 15th, but why did the mother wait so long to report one of the children missing? The other one didn't go missing, or I should say left home August 30th. Okay, I've got it. Missing children, not good. Yes, missing children, and also we have a case of a mother who left her 3-month-old baby in the car out of Toledo. So we have a couple things to go through yet. I do have, so this is just some of the, but there's no recent photos. Like, is anybody, if you all have kids in here, I'm sure you guys get photos, right? Family photos of your children. Like, I even know sometimes they have programs to where you can get your children photographed and sent for the police and stuff. Like, I remember doing that. Have like one of those little missing ID cards and stuff like that. You guys remember those? I remember having one. My mom having, me and my brother had that through school and stuff, and like the bear thing and like the dog, the drug dog and stuff like. But I remember having that and having my ID and, you know, like, there's so many things that these parents can do to keep their kids safe, okay? Like, I just don't understand how you don't have any photos of your children whatsoever. Neither boy is known to have medical issues. Okay, neither boy is known to have medical issues, so that is good. Police have checked nearby homes and family residents but have not located them. Zamarrion is age 13, 5'4", 100 pounds. School is Robertson Elementary. Zaveion, 11 years old, 5'4", 90 pounds, LEAP program in Howland. Both boys are to be described as black males with black hair, brown eyes. And you got your tip line, which is Toledo Police at 419-255-1111. Okay? Now, I'm going to stop sharing this. We're going to go back to StreamYards. Hey, we're back. I'm still busy working and monitoring and TC YouTube. Yeah. Okay. I have no more time to watch lives anymore. Aw, Angel Light. See, that's why you got to take time. I would mod you, but I don't want you to feel like you're obligated to, you know, I trust you. But let me know. I don't want to put too much, you know, stress on you. Sinner, what up? Broachy, I'm going to mess up your name. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. But I'm shocked that 2 missing kids weren't reported to last minute. Like, I don't understand that. I'm going to put some links in here. I'm going to put centers. I'm going to put headstones in here really quick so that way you all headstones. We got me. Because I am me. I am Truth Seeker. I am Truth Seeker Jacqueline. I'm from Ohio. Okay, so that way nobody can say, hey. Okay. We have many children go missing due to their contact with the Pakistani and Muslim grooming gangs that abuse English, and children have suffered due to the Islam unbelievable. There are approximately 250,000 survivors. That is crazy. I don't know if you're interested, but I did just cover the Indigenous chat. Indigenous chat. Oh my God. Let me get together. Indigenous women and men. I just covered that not too long ago. So if you're interested, but I will definitely take a look at. But you're absolutely 100%. I definitely can say I can agree that there are so many children that are going missing. I mean, the national website is definitely like overpacked with photos. There's so many pictures and so many children that go missing, and then there's so many children that don't have any photos. So how are we supposed to know what they look like? Like, hi Spitfire. Hey girl. Now your picture shows up. Okay, so this is the right Spitfire. Must be her pictures right there. I swear there must be another one of you, a Spitfire with the numbers. I'm not. Well, I'm glad you're here, girl. I'm glad I have you right modded up. Um, I just don't understand how this mother. Sorry, I had to pause. Hubby was coming in, and I don't want hubby on. I try not to because I don't want anybody to like bring him into anything, you know. If I ever would get a hater, okay. But I'm just. This is too close to home. Like, I just Bucci man. I love that name. I just cannot believe this mother knew her child went missing August 15th but did not report it. It makes me sick. So let's go ahead and go to that article now. Let's go. We're gonna go show you guys this. Okay, so missing juveniles. Oh shit, why did I do that? I did that earlier. I hit the close wrong button. Okay, so what gets me is they're missing juveniles, so maybe they have to release their names. But I just don't understand how this could happen, and it's so close to home. So it's Toledo. This child's been missing. One of the child has been missing for 3 weeks. Like, is she? Where's the parents? I mean, like, do these kids not have any grandparents or parents to watch them? Like, how is this? How? Okay. It gets me crazy. So, according to Toledo police, the police report 13-year-old Zamarrion Ratliff and 11-year-old Zaveion Ratliff are missing from a home of 17 block of Milburn Avenue. One of the boys' family members called police on Tuesday to report 2 juveniles missing. In the report, police say that they were told that Zaveion left the home on August 30th, while Zamarrion has not been heard from since August 15th. Circumstances of I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry, little boy. Departure from the home were not disclosed in the report. The police said that they have checked the household and other family members as well in immediate area. The family were not able to provide police with any recent photographs of either of the boys. They are not known to have any medical issues, police said in the report. Zamarrion, the age of 13, is described as a black male who is 5'4" tall and 100 pounds. Police said he has black hair, brown eyes, attends Robinson Elementary in Toledo. Zaveion, age 11, is described as a black male who is 5'4" tall and weighs about 90 pounds, and he has black hair, brown eyes, and attends the Leap program in Holland, according to the report. If you know the whereabouts of Zaveion and Zamarrion, or if you have any information, please ask that you call 419-255-1111. That is so sad that these boys are missing. And the one boy's been missing for 3 weeks. Sinner's cooking honey waffles. Ooh. I love some waffles. I love the chocolate chip ones, and I love the home style, the cinnamon ones. And the best waffles I like is the Eggo brand. I do buy Kroger brand every now and then, but it's nothing like having Eggo brand. Okay, the Eggo brand is so much better. Once you've had the Eggo brand, it's like so hard to even eat Kroger brand. Tonight I ate a Lunchable before I left to go run errands. I had to take the hubby to get his stuff out so we could pay rent, pay bills, be adults, Unfortunately, I have to wait. My income is like in the bushes. So I had to go take him to do that, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna make sandwiches tonight. It's too late to cook. The other night I made I haven't made it in a long time because I don't really eat chicken as much, which is chicken broccoli Alfredo. I made that. That was really, really good. My chicken came out perfect. I boiled it first, and then I put it in my electric skillet. Hold, please. Hey, you! Mister! Scuba! I know. He'll be right back. Come on. Don't cry. I know. He left you. Come here. Scooby. Oh, he's mad. Come here, baby. Daddy leave you. Oh, don't mess with the cat. You alright? He'll be right back. He had to go down to the the store. You're interrupting the show. You want to say hi to the people? He is blue tick hound, German Shepherd. He has a little bit of Rottweiler. The hubby argues with me all the fucking time. Hey! No. Midnight, you little... Stop it. Leave him alone. Hey. All right, baby, you gotta move your tail. I don't want Mom to run over you. Leave Midnight alone. Midnight? I'm gonna kick you out of the suitcase, out of my bucket. Look at these two. This is what I gotta deal with, okay? Hold on. Don't mind my dirty clothes, but... Okay, where's he at? There's my cat. And then there's my dog. Cat and dog don't like each other. They don't like each other. They definitely do not like each other. I'm sorry. He'll be right back. Yeah. He'll be right back. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. So sad. He breaks my heart. I can't deal with him crying and whining. I know. I'm sorry. Mommy will give you a treat when we go down. Your dad will be back. I promise. Okay? Don't mess up Midnight. Anywho, back to what we were doing. Dog. I was like, uh-oh, I got caught. I'm cooking fish and chips. Okay. I'm just going to have a ham sandwich with some chips, I think. I don't want to eat leftovers. Like, who eats leftovers? Does anybody in the chat? How many days do you eat leftovers? What's the normal days we eat leftovers? Who knows? Like, okay, like I can handle 1 day of leftovers, but if I'm eating leftovers for 2 days, fuck that. Ooh, quesadilla sounds so good. Is that a monkey? Is that a wait? A quesadilla? Is that a monkey? If so, I'll stick with me and my cotton chips with a splash of vinegar and a seesaw. Um, a monkey. I'm trying to think. No, I have a bunch of owls. I have a bunch of owls and Scooby Doo in my back walls. Look, I do. I do have some from Australia that are like koala bears, but I don't remember what wall they're on. It could be over. Oh, it could be over there. But just so everybody knows, I'm me. We're not sinner. Um, but yeah, that's an owl back there. There's my cat in my suitcase bucket, and then I have my comics that I have, and then my pops and my stepmom is over there. I do have a Buddha. There's a Buddha. There's a Buddha, and then my stepmom and my dad and me when I was a little kid, and my dad's obituary, and my stepmom, um, one of her items that she gave me before she passed. But no monkey, no monkey. Just a bunch of Scooby Doo and owls. I'm a big owl fanatic. I'm an owl fiend. I love owls. My whole entire kitchen is done in owls. I absolutely hate owls now. I can't help it. I have so many owls. I know I do. I do. I need to weed them out, okay? And I have Scooby Doo, and I have so many owl necklaces. I have owl keychains. Gosh, I do. I have so much. I don't even want to show you the other stuff. It's a mess. My room's a mess. I gotta clean. Owls are mean in real life. Are they really? I thought the white owls or the snow owls were nicer and sweeter. Is it all owls though? Are all owls mean? Spitfire, what's under your bonnet? I have no clue how many rescues the owls I have has breaking have taken in. Chicken and robots, rabbits, etc. Wow. I haven't had chickens, but I've had rabbits before. My sister-in-law had it. I knew you meant taken. But my sister-in-law had a rabbit once, and his name was Moo Moo because he would look like a cow. But my mom made her get rid of it because she didn't have time for it, and we had dogs. Like we've always been a dog or a cat person, even though my mom does not like animals whatsoever. My mom and I don't know. I think I'm more my dad because I love animals. My mom does not like animals. She does not like them. She does not want them. She does not like them. She does not want them. And I get so mad at her. I get beefing with my mama because I'm like, Mom, like what the like you definitely need a companion. I'm like they do wonders for your. But yeah. Okay, so since we got off track and went rambling, I had to show you guys Scooby because Scooby had to come barging in, but he was sad and didn't want to be downstairs by himself because I'm home alone right now by myself. So I'm prepared. I have a guard dog, and so I'm good. I live on the east side, so it's not as always perfect and great around here, but I haven't had too many issues. So at least that's good. Okay, so let's go to the other one that I have because you guys are going to get so mad at this. All right, now, this lady, I say fryer. Hold her to the fucking max, okay? Because this is bullshit. No matter what, unattended, you should never, ever, 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 ever leave your babies unattended in a car. You just can't do it, okay, people? Even when you're have your fiance or somebody next to the car. It's not safe. So the infant was found unsecured in a car seat in the back of the vehicle at Bowman Park early Wednesday morning. A woman was arrested for allegedly leaving her 3-month-old baby unattended in a car early Wednesday morning in West Toledo. According to Toledo police, officers observed a group of people in parked cars at Bowman Park on Jackman Road. Officers then found the unattended 3-month-old infant unsecured. I can't say that word. Gosh dang it. In a car seat in the back of a vehicle. According to TPD, no guardian was present, leading them to break out a window to ensure the baby infant. Police said the awful mother, Leila Bruce. Well, Leila Bruce, you're 20 years old. You should know better. You should absolutely know better. And I've seen this lady around here. This lady looks familiar, just like the other lady that worked at the store that I know. I mean, she's the only one trying to work and provide for the house. But them people should have had those kids. I mean, no. So, Bruce is charged with 1 count of endangering children. She pled not guilty Wednesday in Toledo Municipal Court, where she was released on her own recognizance bond and was ordered to have no contact with her child. Take a good look at this lady, guys. I don't know what that noise is. It's all right, baby. I cannot believe this lady left a 3-month-old unattended. At least the last couple, I mean, the guy was right next to the car. The mom left the car on, and she ran into 7-Eleven, and look what happened. Like, it's crazy. According to... I have too much energy in me tonight. According to police report, the child was transported to Lucas County Children's Services, LCCS, provided W2OL with the following statement. Keeping Lucas County children safe involves the participation of many community partners. In this case, Toledo police officers recovered the baby girl and brought her immediately to Lucas County Children's Services. Our nurses were able to access her condition and arrange her care. Oh my God, I love that bag. It's so cute in my dreams. Oh, that one's cute too, but I've had one like that, and it's too small. I'm trying to sell it right now. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about all this? I mean, when is it going to end? When are these parents going to get smart if they can't do this? She looks disturbed. She does. She looks kind of... You should hear the sound of Merlin engine whirling through the skies. Unfortunate enough to live near an aerodrome where Spitfires to take the air practicing for the air displays. Wow. I know some of those jets are loud, those fighter jets and shit, man. Oh no, Pookie, I'm so sorry. If you need anything, you have my email or grab it from Headstones or Center. Oh no, Spitfire, what happened? I have to look into that when I'm caught up. Josh. I hadn't even gotten caught up from cremating. Aww, my fur babies when they were in trouble with my old phones. It is so expensive to care for animals. It is, and it's like to get them cremated. Like since my Jack Russell had died, it was cheaper than having him euthanized. Can you believe it? It's so sad. I heard it's really cool name to have things with like Steve. Yeah. I went into the woods several times to get rescues headed back this way. Oh no. The hurricane won the battle in Britain along with the skilled pilots. Yeah. I always liked, okay, since we're just off on topic and about planes and pilots and stuff, what do you guys think about Amelia Earhart? I don't think she died in that plane. I think she was captured. Would any of you guys like me to look into her? I love Amelia Earhart, and I loved learning about her in school. But, like, I honestly believe that I seen a show of her on History Channel with Josh Gates. And, like, there was another one I seen her with. But, like, I honestly do believe she was captured by those weird people back in the day. It's $300, almost the same for a human. Abruzzi, Maine. It's ridiculous to even have animals cremated or yourself cremated. My mom has a life insurance policy, and so do I. But my mom wants to get cremated, even though her parents bought. Okay, what do you guys think about this? My mom's parents bought each child a plot. Is that weird? And yes, Spitfire, if you need anything, you got my email too, girl. Email me if you need anything. You know I got you. Even if it's just to talk about our loved animals or, Especially if you do a lot of rescues. You probably need a lot of help with that. Don't you do like a lot of rescues for all kinds of different animals, or do you have a certain kind of animal that you rescue? So I know Emmy rescues kitty cats. So do you rescue like owls, birds, reptiles? Do you do like do you do any of those? Oh my god, I love Amelia Earhart so much. There's a guy that's for sure he found her plane. She made it onto an island. Yes, she made it onto an island. I remember her making it to an island, and then they said that something about these people were kidnapped her, like these Indians or Native Americans. I don't know why I said the I word. I normally don't use the word the I, so forgive me. It's Native Americans, or was it the bearded people? Back then, I don't know. The cave people were like the pirates. Was there pirates back there? Back then? Get out of here, Queen Bee. We are not watching you. But grabs her, and I love her mystery. Yes, I love that. It's such a mystery. But I'm pretty sure that she was captured. I feel like she was captured and taken in by those pirates or whatever. Crusader, I'm off. Keep up the good work and bringing missing children to the masses, but please don't let the Islam into your lives. It's not the religion of the peace, far from it. I won't. I promise. I don't usually handle much of that. I used to work for an Islam person, and I'd quit. So I could tell you stories about the gas station and how I was treated, and these Islam people had owned it, and they were robbing all the poor people. That's another reason why I quit the gas station. Was A, because it was unsafe. 2, I had too many health problems, and I was being abused. I was being tortured. You guys know about it. You've seen me post about Lisa and how, and I'm sorry, you're not going to charge a 15-cent piece of candy 50 cents because the hot dog is a little bit bigger. You guys know those little candies that you go into, like one of those little convenience stores, like in those little neighborhoods that you really shouldn't probably go into alone, and they have these candies, and there's like this gummy that's in the shape of a hot dog. Then they got the little Krabby Patty burgers. Then they got the little yeah, I know. So you don't gotta worry about that. Okay, so let's go. I want to show you guys the update. Oh, no, not that. Sorry, we gotta go to AI. Okay, so the last thing we have here is we have this guy. Ding Dong Ditch was a game that my brother and my cousins used to play with my grandpa. My grandpa was getting to the point where he was getting dementia and Alzheimer's. I remember him grabbing and pulling my hair once because I got into my Aunt Terry's fridge to get a piece of cheese out, and he grabbed me by the head of the hair and said, "Get out of there." And I was a little kid, I went right into my mommy. I'm like, "Mom, Grandpa Harvey just kicked me out of the refrigerator." And like, he was mean, like he was starting to get mean, and he was old. And my brother and my cousin Melissa and Monica would love to go play games and hit Ding Dong Ditch. Okay, well, it was crazy how they would do that. I never played Ding Dong Ditch on them. I never remember playing Ding Dong Ditch. I remember one time of my cousins and my brother doing it. Okay, so this guy, this freaking stupid gunman, not him. The victim is Julian Gazaman. Okay, he's 11 years old. This little boy was trying to play with his friends. They were playing Ding Dong Ditch, and I don't think it was a really bad neighborhood either. I think it was a really good neighborhood. And the little boy lived a block away from where he did the Ding Dong Ditch. This case is continuing to spark outrage because it shouldn't have happened. The suspect's name is Gonzalo Leon Jr., age 42 years old. I'm going to fill you in here. So, Scooby! Come on, baby! The 11-year-old boy has been identified as Julian Gazaman. He was shot in the back while running away from ringing the doorbell of a home of East Houston on August 30th. He died the next day in the hospital. The suspect is was arrested by Houston SWAT early Tuesday morning and charged with murder. Prosecutors say this was not a self-defense case. And it's not. It's really not. There's no way that this little boy was posting any threat and was running away on a public street. This is not a stand your ground. This is murder. Harris County DA Sean Terra. So there is evidence and eyewitnesses. Julian's cell phone record recorded the moment he was shot, including his gasping pleas for help. So this little boy was asking for help, and this guy shoots off another round. Or a warning round. His cousin who was with him described Leon emerging from the side gate, dressed in black, firing a warning shot into the ground, then shooting Julian as he fled. Weapons. Authorities recovered 20 firearms from Leon's home, including an AR-style rifles and pistols. There is a GoFundMe. Julian was shot in the back while running away after playing Ding Door Ditch in Houston on August 30th. It's so sad. What the fuck is this world coming to? His cousin who witnessed the shooting said the boys were playing a prank known as Ding Dong Ditch. Now back then, when I remember it was Ding Dong or Bell Ding Dong or something silly, Ding Dong. It was something weird. Ding Dong Ditch. When the homeowner emerged and opened fire. The suspect is age 42. He's being charged with murder. Prosecutors emphasized that Julian posed no threat and was shot while fleeing. This piece of shit man shot a little boy in the back. This is what gets me amped up and gets me mad. This mother trucker shot a little boy in the back. What a pussy. If you're going to shoot somebody in the back, especially when they're unarmed, you know what would have happened if you were back in the day with Gunsmoke and Marshall Dillon? Man, you would have been hung or, no, you don't ever shoot an unarmed person. You don't bring a gun to a gunfight. You don't bring a gun to a fight. You don't bring a knife to a fight. No. This guy shot this little boy in the back. This was not stand your ground. This was murder from you. We all heard that. Evidence. We went over that. Let me show you the clip that I have. So let me go back here. It's so bad. It is so sad. It's heartbreaking because it's like, how could you do this to this little boy? Like, he didn't care. He didn't care who he's hurt. Sinner, if you're here.
Most things
I spelled it wrong. Sinner, it's Goose Creek. At Goose Creek. If somebody could pass that along to Cinny. He wanted to buy his sister candles. Goose Creek are amazing. They have amazing candles because they're also safe to burn around your pets. Also, I have heard Chasing Truth. Or is it Chasing? She has candles too that I've heard are amazing. And so, but definitely, Cinny. Check out Goose Creek. I know you wanted to buy candles for your sister. I spelled it wrong. So, I have their Scooby-Doo candles.
magic. But the real secret to making my home a magical haven? Meet Goose Creek Candles. With an endless library of scents, from cozy and nostalgic to sweet and summery to warm and wintry and so much more. You can find the perfect signature smell to make your guests go. Goose Creek 3-wick candles burst with aromatic magic, crafted to fill your home with a little extra charm. These highly...
The kids were still in the car when the chase ended in a...
watch that one, so let me go and pull up. Hold on, guys. I gotta find it. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it here. Where was it? This is the accident. Let me go back to my history. Hold on. It's in my history. So let me go to history.
It takes us out, as I mentioned, to the Lone Star State of Texas. We're learning an 11-year-old was shot and killed Saturday night in East Houston while playing Ding Dong Ditch, and police are still looking for information on what happened. Now, officers say the victim and possibly 2 friends were ringing doorbells and then running away. A suspect has been detained. I want you to take a listen to the latest information from authorities as we are keeping a close eye on this case.
Breaking news. Hold on.
Last night, of course, for a shooting in progress, where when the patrol officer arrived on the scene, they found a young man or a young boy that had been shot in the back, and we're in the 9700 block of Membro Street. And the information we got then, and again, that was like 11:30 last night, was some young boys were playing in the neighborhood. They were doing what's referred to as doorbell ditching, ringing people's doorbells, and just, I guess, playing or having what they thought was a good time. And there was a home behind us here, which they were ringing the doorbell at. And a witness said someone ran out of that house and was shooting at the kids running down the street. And unfortunately, and sadly enough, one of the boys who was 11 years old was shot in the back. And at the time, he was not, I'm not sure what his condition, but he was transported to the hospital. And this was about 11:30 last night. An update came in at 2 o'clock this afternoon from the hospital saying the young boy had died from the gunshot wound. So homicide was notified, and we come out to the scene and collectively trying to collect as much evidence as we can. We have identified a possible suspect in the shooting, and we're still talking to a witness. One of the witnesses also, we're talking to him still. So when we brought CSU here, and so we're right now in the process of systematically doing a search warrant on the house. Inside the house, we did find weapons in the house, a significant amount of weapons in the house. So it's going to take us some time to do that now. We've been here for several hours. So I just talked to our crime scene techs. They said we're probably going to at least be here another 3 hours.
Has the suspect been formally charged yet?
He's not formally charged yet. We're in cooperation with the DA's office. We do have a possible suspect detained right now, and he has been interviewed. But like I said, we're trying to...
All right, we're going to skip that, and we're going to go into this one right here.
That breaking news, an 11-year-old boy dies after being shot.
Okay, trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning.
While playing a game of Ding Dong Ditch with his friends.
I wish I didn't have to keep making videos like this, because at the center of the story is an 11-year-old boy who will never get to grow up, all because of what started as a childish prank. And on the other side, there's a man who may end up spending the rest of his life in prison for the decision he made in split seconds. Nobody wins here. Literally nobody.
HPD homicide detective tells me that 11-year-old boy died around 2 o'clock this afternoon after getting shot multiple times. I'm told that the shooting happened near that intersection after a game of Ding Dong Ditch that happened at this home. And I'm also told that police are executing a search warrant right now at this home after finding multiple guns inside. Now, take a look at this video from overnight. This is video from last night. You can see someone coming out of the blue home on Membro Street near Fidelity with their hands up. A little bit before that, police used a loudspeaker ordering them to surrender. Houston police confirmed with me that person has been detained for questioning. Investigators say that 11-year-old and other kids were ringing doorbells at several homes around 11 o'clock last night. After they rang the doorbell at the home on Membro, police say someone chased one of the kids at the intersection and shot him in the back. He was taken to the hospital, and as I said, he died this afternoon.
Since that first report came out, there have been more details about what happened that night. Details that make this even harder to process.
New details about a child's game of Ding Dong Ditch ending in tragedy. Houston police say an 11-year-old boy was shot and killed Saturday night while running from a home on Membro Street in East Houston.
He died Sunday afternoon, and the man who fired the shots has not been arrested.
11-year-old boy shot and killed after doing a doorbell prank at this home, was visiting family for a birthday party about a block away.
Oh, sorry, y'all. We gotta add.
People are heard yelling in this surveillance footage from near Racine and Fidelity Streets in East Houston just before 11 p.m. Saturday. About 25 minutes later, video shows a Houston police car driving by. The suspect, described as a middle-aged man, allegedly came outside, chased the kids, and shot the 11-year-old boy in the back. He died in the hospital Sunday afternoon. Texas law follows the Castle Doctrine, which allows homeowners to stand their ground against threats using deadly force. But KHOU 11 legal analyst Carmen Rowe tells me, quote, "From what we know, it is difficult to imagine a homeowner reasonably believing children playing a centuries-old prank."
Give this guy a subscribe. I went ahead and did. I'm going to like his video. I didn't know that this was I didn't know this was a YouTuber. But there was another one but now I can't find it because I clicked on this guy's video. So this was one day. Let's see. I don't see anything. This is who it is, though. No, that's not. I'm sorry. Wrong case. He looks like the guy, though. All right, let's go back. Let's play this a little bit.
Posed a legitimate threat.
Transition to charges filed. And now, after all of that, the man who pulled the trigger has officially been charged with murder.
Hours ago, we learned that murder charges have been filed now in the shooting death of that 11-year-old boy shot while reportedly playing Ding Dong Ditch.
As you can imagine, this is a case now getting national attention.
This is now the third time in just a couple of months I've had to talk about a story involving kids playing Ding Dong Ditch and ending up shot. And the kids seem to keep getting younger and younger. This time, we're talking about an 11-year-old. Now, when I was growing up, there was one hard rule. Bring your ass home before the streetlights come on. Period. And if I broke that rule, the only thing I was getting hit with was my mama's belt, not a bullet. So a part of me can't help but ask, what the hell is an 11-year-old doing outside at 11 o'clock at night running around people?
Okay, see, back then too, like my mama always said we had to be in by the street lights. When the street lights came on, we were inside. But I mean, you really can't judge the parents for letting the kids be out playing. Yeah, he probably should have been home at 11 o'clock in bed, but it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what that kid was doing out that time of night.
People's houses. That doesn't excuse what happened, but it is part of the picture, because here's the distinction we have to make. Childhood pranks have been around forever. People had guns decades ago too, but we weren't hearing about kids getting shot over Ding Dong Ditch. So why now? Now, I can think of a couple of things. First, the way some of these pranks get carried out today, a lot of these kids aren't just lightly knocking and then running or ringing your doorbell and running. No, they're drop kicking doors, making it sound like a break-in. If you're a homeowner and it's 11 at night, your adrenaline already is spiking before you even get to the door. And then there's the other aspect, perception. Kids these days don't always look like kids. I don't know what they're putting in the food these days, but we've got 11. Okay,
so I'm done with him now. Anyways, guys, go check him out. Give him a like. Subscribe. I don't agree with everything they said, no matter what.
Janet, when's the last time you had a vegetable?
It should have been out 11.
It takes us out, as I mentioned, to the.
I'm gonna skip to right here.
That's at the scene. We're searching for bullet casings at the scene. We have some video, and also we're doing a search warrant on the house.
Sorry.
This morning, a judge set a $1 million bond for the man accused of shooting and killing an 11-year-old playing a doorbell prank. Gonzalo Leon Jr. appeared before a district court judge for the first time. You can see him there in the orange jumpsuit. He was quiet and answered all of the judge's questions. KPRC2's Rochelle Turner attended the hearing and is joining us live at the Harris County Criminal Justice Center. Rochelle, what are the key takeaways from this first court appearance?
Andy, good afternoon to you. We have a lot of information to get through. Now, according to prosecutors, Leon was arrested by SWAT at a La Quinta Inn motel in LaPorte, which is about 20 miles from his home. And prosecutors pointed out that he had a large bag of clothes with him. They also pointed to a 2019 arrest out of Guadalupe County for terroristic threat of a family member. Now, that case was dismissed, but on the other hand, you have Leon's defense attorney who said that he only left his home because he was trying to protect his family and that there was a large presence of media in the neighborhood. He also told us that Leon is a disabled Army veteran and he has no prior history of any criminal past. Take a listen to what he said when we asked him about it.
It's unfortunate that 2 out of the 3 bigger claims that were made, we believe are factually inaccurate. One was the claim about the Guadalupe case, which was a case of mistaken identity. Literally, we have different sisters, different complaining witnesses. There's absolutely no link, even after informing the district attorney's office of that. They continue to represent those facts, even stating maybe they're not true. At the same time, the last one about whether or not he's a United States citizen, it's interesting because he served our country, and then he decided to exercise his Second Amendment rights to owning firearms, which he protected our country for, one of those rights, and they decided to use that as an aggravating factor.
No, you, that pissed me off. This dude had no right to shoot this little boy. I understand you might be a Navy, you might be a vet, but that doesn't give you the right. There's other veterans that know how to handle their guns.
Now, Leon entered the courtroom in a jumpsuit and shackles. Prosecutors were at probable cause, saying Julian Guzman and his 10-year-old cousin were walking home from a family party when they decided to play Ding Dong Ditch at Leon's home. Investigators say Leon came outside dressed in dark clothing and armed with a gun. The 10-year-old cousin told police he heard at least 2 gunshots. One struck Julian in the back. The boy collapsed and begged for help and later died at the hospital. Police later searched Leon's home and found around 20 firearms, including rifles, shotguns, and handguns. Prosecutors argued the severity of the crime alone warranted a high bond.
Firearms and the use of firearms is not the answer. Whether you're on the freeway getting cut off or you're in your own neighborhood angry at a group of kids, you can't utilize a gun, period. This is the kind of thing that happens. We have 2 families that have been ripped apart forever. We have one who lost a little boy before he even got to start his life. And then a father of a child and a husband who is facing life in prison because of one angry act. So this isn't the answer. But, you know, again, I've had the conversation already with my kids.
So there was a lot of new details we learned in court today. We also learned that the state is also trying to push for this to be a capital murder charge. We do know that.
Yay! So they're going to try to push for capital murder. That's what needs to happen.
It is still very early in the investigation, but if this were to happen, then Leon would be given life in prison. But because of the little boy's age, because he is 11 years old, Leon would not qualify for the death penalty. So as this case progresses, we will, of course, continue to learn more.
I don't understand how, like Headstone says, how does this not become a death penalty?
About all of the details. For now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio, reporting live from the Harris County Criminal Justice Center. I'm Rochelle Turner, KP.
Like, why does that have anything to do with it? Oh, this is a little boy.
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices that'll talk about doing their teeth in the day process. A lot of times what they mean is they'll
memorial for the 11-year-old boy gunned down while playing a prank game with friends.
Firearms and the use of firearms is not the answer.
What we learned in court today about the man allegedly responsible. Your news at noon starts right now. Good afternoon, I'm Stephanie Simmons. $1 million. That's the bond set this morning for the man charged with fatally shooting an 11-year-old boy during a game of Ding Dong Ditch. It's a case that continues to get national attention. And right now at noon, we have team coverage on this story. Our Gochi Loga is at the site where that boy was killed. But first, let's start with KHOU 11's Jason Miles. He's live at the Harris County Criminal Justice Center with the very latest. Jason.
Hey there, Stephanie. Yeah, this morning's hearing lasted just a few minutes in a courtroom down the hallway here behind me. The defense, or I should say the state, asking for a $1 million bond, and that is exactly what this defendant got. Take a look at video shot inside the courtroom. Again, this was this morning, just around 9:30 or so. 42-year-old defendant Gonzalo Leon appearing in a jail jumpsuit with hand and leg shackles. The prosecutor laid out the charges against Leon before his attorney, who was just appointed this morning, requested a $100,000 bond. Leon, of course, accused of fatally shooting 11-year-old Julian Guzman after investigators say Guzman and a cousin knocked on Leon's door while playing Ding Dong Ditch. The state saying Leon fired a warning shot into the ground before shooting Guzman as he ran away down the sidewalk. While there was some back and forth in court this morning regarding the defendant's criminal history and actions after the shooting, District Attorney Sean Tier believes it's somewhat irrelevant given the alleged killing itself.
When you have a case as tragic as this one, and quite frankly, as brutal, when you have an 11-year-old shot in the back.
Sorry, y'all. I haven't read the chat.
I think it's an appropriate bond.
The loss of life is unfortunate. But considering every other factor leaned in the defendant's favor, we would have hoped for a lower bond.
Leon's defense attorney, who you just heard.
I would not want a lower bond. I'd want him to be in there with a couple $1 million bond.
From told the judge that he and his family, Leon that is, went to a La Quinta Inn in LaPorte after the shooting, not to try and flee, but because of the media attention and all the folks gathered in the neighborhood following this incident. It remains to be seen if Leon will be able to post his bond, but bond conditions include not having any weapons in his home and, of course, no contact with Guzman's family. Meantime, prosecutors tell me it is possible charges could be upgraded to capital murder as the investigation continues. Reporting live from the CJC downtown, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
All right, Jason, thank you. Meanwhile, this afternoon, a memorial for that young boy continues to grow outside the home in East Houston where the shooting happened. Our Gochi Loka is there now with reaction from the public.
Neighbors and loved ones left heartfelt messages on this blue cross
for 11-year-old Julian Guzman. Some of them reading, "I love you, sweetest boy, till we meet again, never forgotten." That is from his aunt, who he called Tia. Then we have another one that says, "We love you, Julian, always remembered forever and ever." Another message from his grandma and grandpa there, messaging how they love him so much. So there's a lot of messages here, a lot of people pouring out their hearts and emotions to remember Julian. We spoke to one woman who stopped by here, who lives in the neighborhood, to pay her respects to him just yesterday.
It's going to take time. It will for the family, for them to realize that their son passed away.
Houston police say Julian and his cousin rang the suspect's doorbell 2 times before the third ring led to his death. Court documents say a witness told police the suspect fired a warning shot into the ground before firing a shot at Guzman as he ran away. A detective investigating this case explains what a key witness saw the night of the shooting.
2 boys knocked on the blue house for the 3rd time. The homeowner was waiting in shadows on the side of his house. After that, he ran after the young men down the street.
People are supporting a GoFundMe account that was created to essentially help the Guzman family. Now, Julian's mom described him as someone who was affectionate, always smiling, and very attentive to others. Reporting in Houston, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
Wow. I am just, that breaks my heart. That just breaks my heart. I just cannot believe that this guy, he had that many guns. Why would you need that many guns? I mean, it's not like zombies are coming. Okay, let me check a chat here. Let me just see here. Let's see, owl snacks. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. We got, my brother used to do that kind of stupid stuff. My brother did too. Yes, my brother and my cousins did it all the time. Ew, sending out the barbecue. Right, barbecue snacks? Ew. My husband loves barbecue chips. Something wrong with barbecue? I love barbecue pork chops. My husband does too. I like mine seasoned up, and I like mine dipped in. I like to dip. If I eat a pork chop, I usually put some soy sauce, and then I usually dip my pork chop in ranch. Don't judge me, okay? Okay. Everyone loves barbecue chops. Yeah. But I've had so much real food last weekend for my birthday. Oh, but that's good. Happy belated birthday, just in case I didn't already tell you. You know I love you, girl. Took me to the Gators. Then Saturday, Marissa took me to the food cat place. Took me to the cat food place. Okay. I love my cat. Midnight, he just went out the door. I get freezer food. You should move on down. Yeah. I always, my freezer, I try to freeze and package our food up so it doesn't get freezer burn. Just my girls. Hi. Hey, girl, calm down, Bushi. I am a witnessing. You guys are funny. You crack me up. It's just so sad this little boy lost his life for playing Ding Dong Ditch. I cannot believe that. Hey, zombies are still coming, but I'm ready. I've never underestimate the Lontanic zombie farmer. My fiance still has his zombie kit too. I used to be a big fan of Walking Dead. I loved Daryl. Daryl was my favorite, and I always loved Daryl and Carol together, but it never worked out that way. And then I loved the Maggie. Maggie's one of my favorite, and Mushan, the Safari girl, the one with the sword. I loved her. I used to love Jesus. I can't believe Jesus got killed. Negan, my best friend, I used to love Negan. We used to be like, and when we worked at the hotels together, we would, beef and be like, hey, like, Rick's coming back for your ass. Rick's coming back for Negan. Yeah, it was fun. I'm a big zombie. My fiance has knives, water. He used to have water, but I made him get rid of it. Probably should get it back. I should keep some water on hand just in case. Make sure y'all check your water bottles. Make sure there's no holes in it. I think I did share that video with bottles of water being poked and having holes put in. Yeah. So I'm out. I'm a nut for the Walking Dead. I own them and we watch them often. Yeah. The last one I remember was I think the very one I definitely would have to rewatch over was I know I can't never pronounce her name. Lashawn. She had a baby. It was Rick's baby. They were all at those different camps. Maggie was at one. But I would really like to start where Rick got killed off at. And when Rick got put up to that lady, took him and I would like to rewatch from that and up. But I do remember bits and pieces. I do know a couple episodes later, Michonne had her baby with Rick. But yeah, I love The Walking Dead. I'll be a big fan. I love Darrow. Darrow was my favorite. So I want to give you guys a round of applause. Let's do another one. Thank you all for being here. Let's do one more. You guys are amazing, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't keep doing this and striving. Let me go ahead and give you this as well, because you all know I love you all, and you all know we've been liking the fountain sound. Give you another thank you. And we're going to give you one more. I love you guys. I want to say thank you all for being here. I do really appreciate every single one of you. What is your Cash App? Aw. I do have it in here, but I will post it. It's not mandatory, but if you would love to, I will put it towards the channel. There's my Cash App, and don't forget to make sure you guys also check out Headstones and Headlines, because she's also a very good true crime friend of mine. I love her to death. She's like the whole big main reason why I wanted to keep it strictly to facts and no speculation. There's not too many of us around that do that. Like, a lot of media get on here, like, for instance, Dolly, you can't ever trust a word he says because you never know if it's real or if it's speculation. I don't like to watch the speculating ones that like to make up rumors or, I like to stick to the facts and nothing but the facts. And, I'm going to put Centers in there too because he's a good friend of mine. He's been a supportive friend of the channel. I think I posted Headlines and then I'll post mine. So, what do you guys think? I hope that guy does not get out of jail. Like, he's on a $1 million bond. I will keep you guys posted on the 2 missing boys. It makes me mad that there's no pictures. We have no photos of these little boys. All we can go by is weight and his description. So I'm going to keep an eye out. I'm going to let the hubby know to keep an eye out if he sees these boys. It's on the west side. I love me some Emmy. Yes, we all love Emmy. She's so... and I love how she does her cat rescue. Like, Spitfire does her rescues. Emmy does kitty cats. I love that she helps do the kitty cats. Thank you, Senator, for being here. You're an awesome friend. I appreciate you. And, oh, wait, here. I know a lot of people do not like... Oh, I don't have it. I didn't put it on here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Hold on, before we leave. Got that one. And a lot of people do not like this one. There's a train coming. Choo choo. All right, y'all. I'm done playing with these sounds. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm going to go chill, and I guess I'm going to make me a ham sandwich. Because I didn't make dinner tonight. I cheated. She said, does your pic have you and a guy? I wanted to send it to a random. Nope, you got the right one, girlfriend. You got the right one. It shows me and my, let me make sure. Yep, that's the fiance. Yep, you got the right one, love. Aw, you don't have, thank you. It means a lot. I think it's a danger. I think he's a danger to society. Take care, everyone. Yes, be safe. Have fun. Be safe, especially if you got animals and you're walking at nighttime. Be careful. My fiance always has issues when we walk Scooby. Sometimes I've had 2 incidents where dogs have came out. Like, keep your dogs on leashes, people. Like, it's not cool to have another dog run up on us. Like, that's why I quit walking at nighttime, because okay, I will let you know in 1 second. Let me go check. You're gonna make me cry. Let me see. Let me reload it here. I had too many apps open. I did. You're going live at 9? Oh shit. Hey, can you teach me sometime how to do the redirect? I have no idea how to do one of those, but I would love to learn. And thank you. You're too kind. You're too sweet. I've gotten one before you ever. Like, I mean, yeah, I did get a couple birthday gifts, which I totally cherished it. I appreciated it because it came in handy. I needed a few things from the store, and I was able to get it. And thank you. I did get it. I don't want to say your name because it shows your name, so you know who you are, and you know I appreciate it. And I appreciate every one of you. But yes, Center City, one of these days, maybe you can teach me. I got it, love. I got it. If you don't understand how appreciative, and that means a lot to me, because, not always people really wanting to give, and, so. But, y'all be safe now, okay? Y'all be safe. It's, what is tonight? Wednesday? So the weekend's coming up, so be safe. I love y'all. Center, I'll be waiting for yours, and I will see you guys over at Centers. But I wish I really knew how to do that. Redirect. I have to learn how to do that, because I don't know how. So, love you all. Be safe. Appreciate it. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you at Centers. We're probably going to have some good laughs. And I will keep you posted on the missing children, the 2 boys. I'm going to check when I get off here after I go make my ham sandwich. I will check to see if there's been any updates. I don't think there has been, but also the number is 419-255-1111 Crime Stoppers. Have a good night, y'all. Oh, here, let me give you... I'll give you this. Have a good night.
Late at night, stories call. Shadows whisper down the hall. Footsteps echo in the dark. Another case, another spark. Digging deep, we'll see